Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Totalbiscuit. Welcome back to the Madhouse, aka DC Universe. It's been a popular little series so far, hasn't it? People seem to want to see this game. There's no doubt about that. And oh god, I'm gonna have to turn down the shouting now, aren't I? I've been trying to get my sound settings right, so very desperately trying, and failing to do so. Okay, I think we're probably in a good state. There we go. There we go. Get him out of the way. So, we're going to continue with a little bit of questing, I think, and there's a few things I would like to point out in the meantime, though. First thing is that you only start in Gotham City if you're evil. You actually start off in Metropolis if you're good, so that's an entirely different set of quests. Personally, I think I prefer Gotham, really. Apparently in Metropolis, you're beating up more of Brainiac stuff, which is, I suppose that's entertaining, but I find this infinitely more interesting. Now, also, people are wondering, can you run on water? Well, straight answer is yes, you can. There you go. This is quite a large city, as you can tell. I look very silly, don't I? Let's just see that. Oh, yes. I'm loving it. Loving it. Right, okay. Anyway, we have missions to do, so we better get on it. Joker is not easily pleased, and will probably get a little bit annoyed if we fail to stop the sting operation. So let's go do that. Those of you asking yesterday why I was in painkillers, nasty allergic reaction to something. Don't really know what, but yeah, it was kind of awful. The funny thing is, I've never actually been allergic to anything in my life, so it's a little weird. But hey, there you go. Man down. Whatever the case, I'm feeling a lot better today, so hopefully my commentary will make a little bit more sense. Still sticking with the live stuff. I may switch back to the pre-recorded method if I decide to do so. I think for the time being, the justification for doing everything live is that you sort of get to discover everything with me, as opposed to me commenting on it after the fact. Now, what on earth is this, for instance? It's a thing! A what? Well, there was a sprang bridge. Okay, it's a Gotham Street sign, apparently. I can add a Gotham Street sign to my collection. I have no idea what that is. But you can collect street signs in this game. Why? Hell if I know. But like I say, you're sort of discovering this along with me, and you're getting my honest, completely honest first impressions of it. I think if I decide to play this anymore, and if I indeed play this on release, which is looking increasingly likely, since I am quite enjoying it, then you'll be getting stuff that is post-produced and is edited down and things like that. So you're not going to get 10 minutes of me staring at a vendor, for instance. Okay. God damn! Yeah, even all of the movement methods do seem to have some weird eccentricities about them. It's very easy to run into a building and get stuck in it or whatever, or get stuck on the other side of a thing, because you can actually run upside down there and the camera sort of spazzes out as you do it.
So long as you're on the job, there are people all over the city who might reward you a little extra for a job well done. Let me show you one now. Take everything you can get, right?
Side quests, okay. Sounds like a plan. I also had some people commenting I should be using the other style, which is, I believe, Ignition. Actually, no, Immolation. Immolation is the melee-orientated one, whereas Ignition is range. See, I like the flexibility. I like to be able to attack from a distance and then go in and finish the job, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so who exactly are we talking to? I guess we're talking to one of these guys. We need to find Vito. Oh, in the meantime... Ooh, can I blow up this police car? I have no interest in your gun. I'm going to blow up your police car instead. It's much more entertaining. There we go. I think it's nice to have the flexibility, isn't it? It's like, I want to use a staff, so I want to be melee, but I also want to do something involving range combat, so I can mix and match. So your weapon type and your power type both have individual skill trees, so you can mix and match some really weird stuff if you want. There's nothing stopping you.
GCPD file. The Match Malone. 6 counts of arson, 3 convictions, and 1 count of insurance fraud.
Still trying to figure out what those collections are. I assume they just give you XP bonuses or whatever. I still like this little combination that you can do there. It's good to see the powers interacting with a certain synergy. It's very important. Too many MMOs these days just give you a bunch of abilities and they just don't work well together. They have no practical purpose behind them. In this game, it's obvious what's supposed to synergize with whatever else. As to why I'm beating up this car, I have no reason or rhyme for it. It's just fun, isn't it? Violence, folks. I'm a villain. I'm supposed to be unpredictable. Those fracture police tasers and stuff are basically just vendor trash. You can sell them. Oh, hi, Vito. And play card is stuck. Okay. Is he actually a player?
Welcome to Big Belly Burger, a LexCorp company. Special today, the Baby Belly Yummy Tummy Meal with a free carton of Smiling Best Milk. May I take your order?
Seriously? Adding little bits of lore into this is really good. It gives a certain sense of character to the game, and that's quite important, really. Yes, apparently Plagueheart is stuck. I really can't help him, though. Sorry, Plagueheart. And we also...
I got a job for you from Carmine Falcone himself. He wants some GCPD rookies on his payroll. Get me? Bounce your knuckles off the heads of anyone who don't play along.
Sounds good to me. Right, I've got a bunch of quests to do. Take down some cops, free Falcone's man from SWAT vans, release arrested Falcone mobsters. Always good to have lots of different objectives at the same time. We'll have to see if they're properly balanced. As if they're not, for instance, you might end up finishing one way before the rest. The best quests like this, these multiple objective quests, are always balanced, so you finish them all around the same time. Let's see just how good SOE's quest design really is. In the meantime, we do get to smack some fools around a bit. Which, again, is fun because the combat system rocks. I'll keep saying this until I'm blue in the face, but it is true. I think this is the future of MMOs in the way that the combat system works. That people want a more direct combat system now they have more control of. If they don't have that, then they're just like, well, you know, we might as well just play World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft does the indirect control system the best.
You want me on the take? How much? Keep your dirty money. I'm not playing.
Well, okay. I can offer you this currency, which is a good beating. It's accepted in 47 states, illegal in 3. Oh, just don't quite have the power to do that nice little immolation thing. So you beat them up. Some of them you'll be able to talk to and try and bribe after you've done so, by the looks of it. Let's see what you have to say. There we go.
So Falcone wants me on the payroll, huh? Count on me to look the other way. They have been read to you. When will you cops wise up? We own this town.
Well, oh. Wonder if I can help him out.
I got this one.
Oh wow, I can break my way through the fence. Sweet. Okay. If these little quests are all around the place, this is just what I said WoW should be doing. You know, having these just little side things.
Hey, get me out of these.
There we go. It's actually not a side thing by the looks of it. It's just part of the... It sort of looked like a side quest, didn't it? But no, it's part of the main quest. It's good, though. A little bit of variety. Never hurt anybody. Will you quit it? Seriously, you saw what I did to your friends. Why would you resist? I'm sure you will. Okay, free that guy. Why doesn't he just run off?
Come on, pal. Get these off me.
There we go. It's okay, I have super lock-picking powers. Kill a few more cops. Hey! Pyrotechnics! So wonderful to watch things burn, isn't it?
How much did you say? Keep your money. You're coming with me.
I think not, baby puppy. Someone ought to teach you some manners. Smack, smack, smack. Yeah, the combat system just doesn't really get old, honestly. I suppose it would if you don't like Diablo-style games, it would. And I'm actually one of those people that doesn't really. It might sound like sacrilege, but I just... Hack-and-slash RPGs generally aren't all that entertaining. more often than not, they're just sort of click, 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 get loot and stuff like that. I don't suppose there's anything wrong with that, per se. It's just not my thing. I think when you combine hack-and-slash combat with a more structured questing experience, you do get something that is much more enjoyable. Why, in this case, I'm actually enjoying this. People keep asking me, well, do you think it's fun? Well, what do you think? I mean, you're hearing what I'm saying about it. I'm not saying it for the goodness of my health. Yeah, I am finding it enjoyable. Initially, but you also have to bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a starting area. The rest of the game could be awful. Just, you know, always bear that in mind.
By dinner.
Don't be fooled. There are a number of games, like, say, Age of Conan, that did a prime job of making it seem like, oh, this was going to be an amazing game. And then it ends up not being an amazing game. Why? Well, obviously, because they put all of their effort in the first, say, 20 levels of content, then the rest of it's absolute garbage. It's nothing to say this game won't be exactly like that. Awful lot of MMOs that do that. Admittedly, a lot of them fix it after the fact when they realize, oh god, people are not subscribed anymore. And it's in their best interest to make a thoroughly good experience the whole way through, because, let's be honest, games like this don't make all of their money by selling the game. They make it by having people actually stick with it and subscribe, and then indeed engage in microtransactions, which seems to be becoming more popular for every game. I've heard this game has some elements of that in it as well, although I'm not sure as to the actual specifics of it.
500 a week? No way! I'll die before going dirty.
Really? You don't see a lot of police loyalty like that these days. I'll die before that. You know, can I just leave? You know, instead of being set on fire? Wow. Alright, okay, let's find some SWAT vans anyway. There's one over there by the looks of it. Yeah. Da 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 da. I can't help it. That theme just sticks in my mind all the time. Love it. Right, I've already dealt with way more than necessary, but to be fair, that was kind of my fault more than anything else. Get off. That'd break my stun off there. You gotta smack the button to do it. Yeah, nice to be interactive. That's actually a reaction to a lot of MMOs' stun mechanics, the hard disables, whereby you can't do anything about it. They want to make this a little bit more active, so they make you hammer a button to get out of it. It's not a bad idea, really. That doesn't sound good. I thought the bloody thing was going to explode. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. There you go. All is good.
I got this one.
So I guess I'm also going to stop the Riot officers as well from taking them back. There's one. Ooh, line of sight issues. There you go.
I'm on it.
Yeah, so in reality, there's no need to go hunting for cops. They're all over the place. Just go and rescue the guys, and then you'll get... What the? Yeah, more of these bloody things. Holy hell. So many. There we go. Yeah, you don't need to go hunting at all. You might as well just rescue them out of that, because there's like 5 or 6 in each of these. Okay. How many more do we have? I'm hoping they don't have an absurd aggro range, although they do seem to. Okay, let's go find some more SWAT vans. Just go away! The result is going to be the same as your brother's. Set you on fire and then AoE the rest of them. There we go. AoE doesn't seem all that powerful. Maybe that one just missed, but you would have thought it would have been a little bit more impressive than that. Okay. Perhaps you would like some delicious cash.
Forget it.
My god!
Buy off.
Why aren't you that easy to buy off? Seriously. The alternative is that. Bloody comic book cops.
The boss sent you, huh?
Far too unrealistic. I demand realism in my superhero game.
Call for backup.
That's some more AoE. No. Get off. Break out of this bloody stun. There we go. Once again. That spray is really damn irritating. You can break out of it, but you've got to hammer the button so much. There we go. Okay, are you... Please don't release more. As, you know, as much as I enjoy the combat, There's not enough space inside that van for that many dudes. Hey, look at it. It's not that
Take
big.
down the rest of these flatfoots and get out of here.
Where did they come from? It's like a bloody clown car here. Come on. We don't need 4 guys guarding it and then another 6 guys in the bloody van. It's utterly unnecessary.
Hands up and weapons down.
Yeah.
We'll bring you down.
How many more of these bloody police? The biggest riot van in the world. It's like a bloody TARDIS in there. Come on, get off. There we go. Yeah, like I said, this quest on that basis does go on a little bit too long. That would be my feedback on that. There is no need, absolutely no need at all, for there to be like 6 more cops jumping out of the riot van. Either just rescue it and have like 2 or 3 of the big guys jump out, or that's it, you know? You don't need to fight your way through 12. It's excessive.
No way this guy gets away.
Pretty sure he does. With it.
99, request assistance.
There we go. What I've also noticed, actually, is that the AoE cleave of these weapons isn't very strong. Like, the primary target will be taking a bunch of damage, but everything else will just be taking a very small amount. I'll try and demonstrate that on the next one. So I'm pretty sure it was only doing like 2 or 3 to each. Okay, right. There's Riot officer there. Need to go find the other guy.
Right,
Usually it spawns another. There we go. Okay. Go on, get in here. They're not bloody close enough now. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I'm almost entirely convinced that the cleave is deliberately not very strong. You know, it's unfortunate, really, because it would be nice if the cleave was stronger and they just put more enemies in. You know, now I'm asking for more enemies after asking for less. It comes down to the speed at which the enemies die. You see there, I'm only doing 1 damage on the cleave. So, it's not particularly huge. Ooh, stuff! Okay. Legendary battles. I don't know what that is, but I'm looking forward to giving it a try. Right, if we manage to get everything sorted out, I think we have to actually go and check one more thing. Yeah, we need to release 1 more person. Okay. No problem. Covered in flames. I say, is it a little chilly out here, or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Okay, just gotta release that one, and we should be done with this. The quests are not short in this game. I don't really have a complaint about that, honestly.
Hey, get me out of these.
More like a mini adventure as opposed to a little errand. Okay, right, that's all sorted out. This is not sorted out. That disappeared off of my bar. Okay. So, for some reason... Oh, is it just rookies that I've got to hit? Or is it... Does it count for beat cops as well? I don't know. It says rookies, so we should probably go find some rookies for that one.
I'm on it.
The beat cops cannot be bribed. Only the foolish rookies. The beat cops will die in fire. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. So it's a specific kind of mob. You notice how WoW Cataclysm's actually moved away from that lately? It's like, just kill 20 Alliance, we don't care what type. Games like this still have specifics, like you've got to bribe this very specific kind of mob.
No way.
Oh, come on! Really? Your job's not worth it. You know how they tell those guys in stores that don't chase after a robber, it's not worth the $5.40 an hour we pay you? Yeah, these guys apparently never got the memo. Okay, you're dealt with. Can you just go away? That would be fantastic. Interrupting my conversation with this good man. You have no manners, sir. We'll beat them into you. There we go.
So Falcone wants me on the payroll, huh? Keep your dirty money.
Come on! Really? There can't be this many principled rookies in the city of Gotham. Come off it. It's so unnecessary. I get the element of randomness, but this is just ridiculous. I must have hit, what, 10, 12 rookies and only 2 preferred to take some cash other than dying horribly? I have trouble believing that. Oh, man. Now, these guys don't do a lot of damage, but I do have to be careful not to pull too many of them. Also, they have this annoying habit of interrupting my conversations. Backup will not save you now. Something didn't help you the first time. Why the hell do you think it would happen the next 20 times? Right. Come on, just take the cash. Take the cash. Lots. Lots.
At that price?
Oh, thank God.
We own this town. I got this one.
I'm sure. Look, fire. Lots of horrible, painful fire. You don't want horrible, painful fire, do you? Surely. Surely you'd like to join the cause. Yeah.
How much?
Sounds good.
I'm in
There you go.
long as the money is flowing.
Yes, it is. And as long as you're not on fire. Always an advantage in life, I tend to find.
I'm on it.
Advice from Totalbiscuit. Come on, you know what's good for you. He's not going to do it, is he?
So you want me on the table?
He's going to fight me.
How much?
He's going to fight
Keep
me.
your money. You're coming.
Ah, so much rage. Need more rookies. Not riot officers. Not beat cops. Very specific. Beat cop, rookie. There we go.
I'm on it. Hands up and weapons down.
And he brought a friend. Yeah, I am rather surprised by the lack of AoE. I think it seems to set them on fire, but it doesn't do a huge amount of damage initially. Little odd. Oh, thank God.
Wait, how much did you say? I'm in as long as the...
Yes, finally, finally we are done with this. Unnecessarily long.
I like your style. You don't mess around. Come back anytime, Paisano.
And I have new mail. Excellent. I'll check that later. Ooh. Look at this. Play as Batman in a 2-on-2 arena. Test out his skills in Legends PvP during beta. But remember, you have to pre-order to unlock Batman at launch. Huh, okay. Complete this mission to claim your Batman exabyte data. Huh. Let's playtest as Batman then, I guess. Well, it's not letting me do that, but it did give me some exabyte data thing, which I assume ended up in my mail. Oh, there it is. Unlocks Batman for playing a Legend simulation match. I see, okay. Yes, I would love to unlock Batman for Legends PvP. We should try that out, shouldn't we? So Legends PvP, I assume, is where you take on the role of various famous characters and do an arena-style thing. I wonder how you do that. And I'll be totally honest, I have no freaking idea. Legends PvP. Let's give this a try. Okay, so these are the characters I have unlocked. Arkham Asylum 4v4. Let's do it, folks. Ah, oh dear. This is the problem with having very few in the beta. But I can queue, and if it turns out that we get an arena, then we can do it later on. Raids. Okay, there are raids. That's good. Duos, vaults. Vaults? Must be dungeons, I guess. Huh. It's a lot of choice, isn't it? Awful lot of choice. Okay. Well, I think we need to head on back, because we've done this. Now we can just complete that in... Oh,
it's not
okay.
like the cops to take on the Gotham mob. Wanna bet Batman tipped them off?
So you can complete these just in your journal. Which is good. Means you can actually stay in the city as opposed to running back to your hub. Nothing wrong with that. Use the Joker's explosives to blow through... Ooh, a green staff. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. Oh, there's a message as well. No communicating message. Okay, never mind.
Now the real fun begins. The police have the Falcone warehouse surrounded. Good thing all my explosives are still lying around. Get in there and get the party started, will you?
Sounds like a plan if these idiots would stop shooting at me for more than 5 seconds. Just a casual stroll up the side of a building. That's just how we roll, ladies and gentlemen. That's just how we roll. There's something to be said for that. Flight forming cataclysm's all well and good, but at the end of the day, it doesn't involve doing that. Even falling off the building was enjoyable. As I say, I'm trying to be as critical as possible at this. It's just there are a lot of mechanics in this which are impressing me, because it seems to me that what they've created here is an MMO that takes an awful lot of cues from these sort of free-roaming, what I like to call asshole simulators. And stuff like Just Cause 2, stuff like, what the hell was its name? Infamous, and stuff like Prototype, and what the bloody hell is this?
This is the original Wayne Enterprises building. The company was founded in the 17th century, and the construction of this building in the 1800s marked the beginning of the, beginning for the world's largest multinational conglomerates. Many people in the East End have Wayne Enterprises to thank for improving their lives.
This law stuff's kind of... It's odd, isn't it? Because I think, for me, this is really cool, because I'm not so big into DC. I have very little background in comics in general. So, to me, these little bits of lore are really handy, but I would think this would be marketed towards people who are big into DC. They're already going to know all this stuff. I wonder if that would actually appeal to them. Are you... Yeah, let's have a little bit of a survey. You guys who are actually into DC, is this kind of thing actually something you would enjoy hearing? Or is it completely redundant for you? I wonder if they're trying to maybe broaden their market with this game, actually. It might work. Oh, hidden stuff!
This is Lucius Fox. Wayne Tech's newest line of chronometers guarantees accurate timekeeping, even in the deepest pressures of space. Wayne Tech. Solutions through technology.
Handy. If I plan on going to space anytime soon, I know which watch to pick up. Ulysses is quite good as well, isn't it? Admittedly, I don't know how much of that is an actual city and how much of it's merely a background, but I think you all know what I want to do here. I want to jump off the top of the Wayne Tech building. I'm going in this direction. Let's have a quick look at the map. Map's not very... Oh, you can warp as well. Nice. I wonder if warp rally point actually gets you to where you need to go. What other point do I... Oh, God! That person's like level 23. Oh, God, my face. Oh, ow, ow. Ah, God! Freaking PvP! Okay, so they can invade Gotham, evidently. And that person's level 23. I thought this was the newbie zone. Evidently not. You know, I really wanted to run off the Wayne Tech building, and I think you've ruined it for me. That's very upsetting. Oh well. I'm sure I can find an equally sized building to go for. Alright. Let's go do this Joker mission, shall we? It's odd that you should be able to PvP in a newbie zone like that, but again, there are PvE servers, so I suppose it doesn't really matter all that much. And honestly, I'm actually surprised you didn't kill me quicker than that. Seems that there's not a massive difference between levels there. It's a possibility, certainly. Okay, now where the hell am I supposed to be going? I thought this was the area, wasn't it? Ah, it looks like it is. Excellent. Okay. Deal with some fools. Splat. I'll have this, thank you very much. It's not polite to steal things from others, didn't you hear? Rig cop cars with Joker car bombs. Absolutely. If you hate the combat system in this game, you're gonna despise it because there is so much combat. It's just ridiculous how much combat there actually is. All about the fighting. I'm also fairly sure I can get any power, can't I? Yeah, let's do that because I completely forgot about it. Okay. Now, even your movement type allows you to gain a skill, though not at this level. So, like, for instance, Speed Force, Tornado Pull, Whirling dervish, things like that. A lot of different options. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at loadouts as well. My current loadout is damage. This is what I've got available. I assume that I also unlock a different role, which I think is controller. So I'll be able to set up different skills, like dual specking. At least that's my understanding of it. Okay. I'll have a skill point. So let's have a look at skills. Skills, we're looking at weapons right now. What can I get in my staff? Well, I could get this, the focus spin, as a block breaker, or I could go further down and get martial flowers. Pummels the enemy with a series of blinding blows from all directions. It also gives me a permanent bonus. This is a combo attack, so I have to tap, hold, and then tap again. Well, let's take that. Sounds good. And I can also tap and hold twice. Alright. Okay. Good to expand my repertoire of hacky slashy. Now, for some reason I can't pick that up. Did I already grab that? Perhaps I did. I'll need to find some cop cars, I guess. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's flashy. Yes! It's hard not to be excited about that because, you know, I'm so into brawlers, as you probably guessed, and I like the brawler-style combat they have going on here. I'm on your head. How can I possibly be stunned? It's just not unfair. It's not as bad as you might think with the mouse either. Blatantly designed with the pad in mind, but I seem to not have too much of a problem pulling off the combos. Surprising that they've got that much balance. Usually I expect one to suffer over the other. I'm not seeing that.
This is the police.
Now, I'm supposed to be finding some cop cars, but I'm not actually finding any at the minute. Or maybe you just need one thing of explosives, more to the point. I'm expecting usually to get, you know, 5 bombs because it wants 5 cars. Maybe that's not the case. We'll find out. Our arrow's pointing us in an entirely different direction. Get off! Oh god, gonna die, gonna die. There we go. It's okay, I have delicious Coca-Cola. I'm surprised they didn't sponsor the game. Drink Coca-Cola, survive deathly blows.
GCPD file, car bomb Carmine. Freelance agent hired out to numerous overseas operations. Trained in Europe.
Those damn Europeans with their car bombs. More quests. So much cool stuff. Let's rig some cars, shall we? I'm doing absolutely nothing to your car. Please leave me alone. Okay, well, that didn't work. I asked nicely. Where are your manners? Yeah. You know, I could just beat his car up instead. Joker says no. Joker says we must blow them up. Must obey. You've got a little timer on it as well. Come on, quick, 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 quick. There you go. I wonder if they take damage if they're standing near it. Let's find out. Ouch! Actually, I took more damage than they did, I think. Oh, I need to get out of that. Got a few too many mobs on me, I think. Up the side of the building. They have to obey the laws of line of sight. God, I hope so. Yes, they do. They can't shoot through stuff. Wonderful. Alright. And more secret stuff. It's just fun to explore this city, isn't it?
Levitt's cameras. Catch the shot as fast as the Justice League catches villains. Snap faster with Levitt's.
I wonder how much content's really in this game, though, because Gotham seems pretty huge, but I am a newbie, so I wonder if it's easy to ply your way through the content and go to the Metropolis stuff, or maybe, I don't know, is there even any Metropolis stuff for the villains? If you're playing the game and you know about that, please let me know. Maybe it's just all PvP. Alright, I want to rig the car bombs, and then I think I'll bring it to a close for the time being. It's like, you feel like you're sort of being drowned in content. There's so much stuff all over the place. Like, I want to run around and explore. I want to go do that. Looks like there's a challenge over there or something I could do. There's a side quest down just below me. I could pick up all of these things. There's PvP to do. At least there would be if there was more than 5 people playing this damn beta. it's good to have choice. It's just surprising that they overwhelm you with it so quickly. But then, I guess, because this is designed with console players in mind, who are more used to games like Prototype and Just Cause, I know Just Cause 2 is out on PC as well, then they're okay with that. They're okay with having tons of stuff thrown at and just say, hey, you know, just go out and explore the world. It's not something that a lot of MMOs do these days. I mean, WoW isn't all about that at all. WoW leads you by the nose the entire time. That's what it wants from you. It wants you to follow their preset path. It is a roller coaster ride. So, I suppose it's nice to see an MMO developer taking a different approach. Variety is important in the marketplace, folks, and competition breeds innovation. Even if you never play this game, if this game ever, like, becomes, I wouldn't say a threat to WoW, but even if it actually sells a reasonable number, then Blizzard are going to look at it and say, huh, why is this game selling so well? You know, what has it done? And maybe they can take some things and then improve WoW, and then it becomes a bit of a back and forth between companies. That's the best thing about competition. That's why you should always encourage it. You should never be a fanboy of one game, because you always hope that another game is better so that the guys behind that game can turn around and say, hey, we can steal ideas from those dudes. That's what WoW did. That's why WoW is as good as it is. It stole loads of ideas. So did a bunch of other games. Nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Joker Bomb Patrolman? Seriously? Okay. Now that sounds like a little bit of fun. Oh god, gonna die, gonna die. This game's not easy either, by the way. I got a message from my friend who was playing this game who says that a lot of the later content, if you make a mistake, like if you let yourself get stunned like this, you're just dead. I mean, I'm already dead now, as you can see. It's good to see low-level content being punishing, so you do have to learn it as you go. Although I'm not really seeing an obvious death penalty right now. Okay, right, well, I think, honestly, this is probably a good time to end this particular video. I'll keep doing more of this. As people have pointed out, this beta will end quite soon. The game's release date in America is January the 11th, I believe. So I'll keep doing it as long as it's open. And I might keep doing it after the game launches, because I do appreciate the fact that this game has gone out of its way to not be like other MMOs. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Some variety. Spice of life, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Totalbiscuit, and this is DarkBiscuit. Mind your manners, ladies and gentlemen, or you may be immolated. I'll see you next time.